Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking a little bit about the Cincinnati Bengals free agent position, and the reason being is, according to recent reports, the Bengals are not expected to be aggressive in free agency, and although they have the sixth best cap situation in the NFL with $35.6 million to spare, I think it's a good call. I really do. Now, there are going to be some needs for this Bengals team on both sides of the ball, specifically what's going to happen with the running back spot. Is Hayden Hurst coming back? What's the offensive line going to look like next year? Both safeties could be on the way out. The cornerback position could use some tweaks. The linebacker position could use some upgrades. I think Cincinnati really is in one of, if not the best spot as far as if we add everything up. Like, the Bengals are coming off a phenomenal season. I know it didn't end perfectly, but they finished 12-4. You have one of the best offenses in the National Football League. You have one of the best defenses in the league as well. For the most part, a lot of guys are extremely young, specifically your main cat, Joe Burrow, who's ready to sign an extension. I think when you tally up everything, given like how they did last year, what the future's looking like, the coaching staff, just the overall evaluation of talent, Cincinnati looks unbelievable. They really do. And one of the other reasons I'm making this video here today is because I read an article saying kind of like bold moves or bold trade ideas that we could see happening in this offseason. I know the Super Bowl was, a week ago? 2 weeks ago? 1 week? Time goes by fast. Wow. I don't know if it was a week or two ago. However, it was recently. It was within the last 2 weeks. Football offseason catches up, and we have the combine very soon. Before you know it, free agency and the draft will be here. Now, before we get any further into today's video, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button, hit that sub button. I plan on covering this Bengals team all offseason heading into next year. And the trade was this. The Bengals receive Cameron Jordan, the defensive end for the New Orleans Saints, and they give up their 2023 second-round pick, which is number 61st overall. I think that's a pretty steep asking price, and this is a move I actually don't really see happening. I know they have the money to make it work. Cam Jordan, very proven veteran player, 115.5 career sacks, had 8.5 this past season. I do agree the Bengals need to improve in their pass rush. They came in 4th worst in the league last year with just 30 total sacks. I'm curious what other Bengals fans are thinking right now. Is Cameron Jordan, is that a move Bengals fans are open to? Because the way I see it, there's also going to be a multitude of free agents that you can acquire for a lot less cheaper of a price. And I don't know what it is. 33 years old, he'll be 34 for next season. Didn't have a Pro Bowl year. It's the lowest amount of QB hits he's had since 2014. I'm a little bit skeptical of the move. Nonetheless, Cincinnati, whether their top needs are going to be, it's looking like the safety position is definitely going to need to be addressed. The linebacker position, more specifically inside linebacker. The cornerback position, we'll see if Eli Apple comes back. Like I said, the running back position, what's the word with Joe Mixon? Samaje Perine going to return? The offensive line also needs a little bit more of a bolstering. Now, unfortunately, they did not get the best luck towards the later part of the season with injuries left and right, specifically on the offensive line. It felt like it was really one of the only positions the Bengals were banged up at, and unfortunately came back to bite them in the playoffs. But I don't know, man. I think a lot of their potential losses on this team were either, we look at like Cam Taylor-Britt, right? For the eventual departure, most likely, of Jesse Bates. Is Von Bell going to be gone? Well, the Bengals did a phenomenal job at drafting talent last year specifically, and I think it is going to be even more showcased this upcoming year now that there are some, quote-unquote holes that need to be filled. That sounds very iffy to say those words specifically, but regardless, I don't know. I think the Bengals are in a power position. Jermaine Pratt, I think most likely is gone. Like I said, Jesse Bates, I think he's most likely gone. I would love for Hayden Hurst to return. I think a good, or at least an above average tight end in this league with guys like Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, I think it's a very important thing. I don't know if they're going to pay that price tag. The good news is they really seem to be in the best position possible. So it's not just this offseason. It's not like it's, everyone wants to get back to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl next year. But it's not like it's boom or bust, or make or break, I should say. Super Bowl or bust, rather. It's not quite close to that. This Bengals offense specifically, when you have Joe Burrow under contract, Jamar Chase, this offense is going to keep you in pretty much every single football game possible. And really, I think it comes down to a simple way to put the point of this video is the Bengals just need to make some tweaks in free agency and in the draft. And who knows if they're going to make a big-time splash. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, whether it's, former first-round pick Devin Bush, maybe it's Levante David, maybe it is a trade for Cam Jordan. I don't know. I'm getting a little excited here because Bengals football hasn't been going on for, a month now? I'm starting to get excited. I know the Super Bowl just happened, but I'm excited for this NFL offseason. I can't wait to cover it. It's going to be my first official offseason coverage in this league. So hope you guys enjoyed tonight's video. If you did, hit that like button, hit that sub button, but most importantly, comment down below. Who do you want back? Who do you not want back? What are your thoughts on Cam Jordan? I'll see you guys later.